Hi, I'm Sasha,
I'm Kirsten.
and this is Mess Magnets.
We're back, baby, and we're doing things a little differently this year, this
Yes.
summer. So, yeah.
Look at us. If you're seeing the title, you know that we're doing Big Brother coverage here and
Yes.
there.
And it's like, here's the thing. We've been talking a lot about how the celebs have not really been
Mhm.
celebbing. And this week, really, the only news is the Taylor Swift Travis Kelsey wedding. And I strongly feel my thoughts on that should be behind the paywall. So
Actually, same.
we will do that as our next patron podcast.
Mhm.
And in the absence of that, really there's nothing to talk about. So we're excited to talk about Big Brother because again, Big Brother, these reality shows, they are pop culture too. And I think especially with Big
Mhm.
Brother 28 having like some very culturally relevant returning players that we had to talk about it. And we love Big Brother.
Yep. And a lot of our audience loves reality TV. So here we are. We're going to talk about it. Of course, like it doesn't mean like that's all we're going to be doing. It's just that this is like a fun thing we get to cover this summer. We'll see how we cover it. Who knows? Y'all let us know what you'd like. What, like, is there a mess magnet spin you'd like on things? As
Yes.
always, you're the audience, let us know, because we were gonna cover traders and then we just got pissed off.
We were mad immediately because Rob C got eliminated night one. And so we just didn't cover it. And I think that
Yep.
was fine. Like, I don't think I had any groundbreaking thoughts on
Mm-mm.
traders this past year. But Big Brother, I feel like I always have a lot of good thoughts. And I'm primed and ready after talking about Love Island for the last 6 weeks that my filter, if I had a filter, it's gone, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're seasoned now. You're in it.
I'm
Oh
seasoned.
my gosh. I love it. Yeah. So we'll be talking Big Brother again. Let us know what you'd like. Is there like any specific, angle, like I said, we should be covering that, you don't see covered anywhere else? Or is it just like, let's be messy? Because listen, this podcast, if this is your first time checking us out, maybe you only just it came across your algorithm because of the Big Brother content. We are a pop culture
Yes.
podcast and we cover like whatever's trending in the news, celebrity culture wise. Sometimes we like do actual news, but really it's mostly just celebrity drama.
Actual news. It's like when the actual news is so crazy you think it might be fiction kind of
Correct.
vibes.
Okay. And usually not this week, but if I think we're doing it more often, like if we're doing Big Brother coverage, we maybe should, but we usually end our episodes with listener submitted anonymous, which is just listener drama. So I think this week
Yes.
we're not gonna do it, right? But
No.
yeah, but I think like if this becomes a segment of the summer or a fixture of the summer, we'll add anonymous back in as well, because that's just like a fun thing that I think sets us apart.
100%. And we love the anonymous. So if
It's
you
so
have any,
fun.
like, if you're here because of Big Brother and you're like, wait, I have a crazy gossip story, just go to tinyurl.com/messmagnets and literally put it in the burn book and we'll share it anonymously on the podcast. And it's always literally a blast. But this week, we have
Mm.
something different in store because we are talking about Big Brother 28. We had the premiere last night. It was so much fun, I thought. Did you
High
have fun
energy.
watching it?
Yeah. Again, I don't know if this is like a hot take, but of course it's cheesy AF. Like, but that's Big Brother. Big Brother's been a hot mess for as long as we can remember. We'll talk about the cast, but in general, like I just maybe I'm being mean a little bit, but I just find folks that are like, oh my gosh, like Survivor is so much more serious. Go watch that show. This ain't it. This never will be it.
I
And I'm actually mad that like D and well, spoiler alert, sorry. But Rick and whoever else is on, like if the Survivor people are coming, because I already seen some tweets across
Yeah.
like or whatever Blue Sky posts, and I already get irritated because like this my show. Don't piss me off. You know what I mean?
And the thing is, I think that like I don't know, 15 years ago, Survivor maybe had a leg to stand on to be like, oh, this is the serious show. It's not a goofy show like that. But like, and like I like I'm a Survivor fan as well.
Mm-hmm.
But you literally had Mr. Beast there to flip a coin to double the prize money. Literally, like the Zach Brown was there spearfishing and cooking for the cast. Like, so much unserious stuff is happening on Survivor 2 at this point in time that it's like, you're in a glass house. Don't throw a stone at ours just because we lean into camp and humor and it's kooky and weird and kind of embarrassing. Like, it's fine. There's a reason why The Traitors is so successful, and a big part of that is leaning into the camp and like the theater of it all. And like, yeah, The Traitors is better at doing that than Big Brother is, but it's the same general idea, and it's fun and it's crazy. And listen, Big Brother's about to have their 1,000th episode this year.
Yep. Period.
Yup.
So anyway, just don't piss me off. That's all I'm saying. Because I'm tired of it. Okay. But with that, that's like my rant. Like it's Survivor, y'all take it so serious.
And
that's
it's never really that serious. It just really isn't. Okay, let's talk about the cast a little bit, because of course in the premiere of Big Brother, they always bring in the cast first and they go into the house. And so they did it a little different this year, where first they brought out all of the women, and then Julie Chen made a little joke of like, it's the first all-women season. And like, do not get my hopes up, Julie Chen. I would live and die for an all-women season. I would have Big Brother. I would weep tears of joy.
And here's the joke. You know what I mean? Is that like we knew the cast, right? Like ahead of time. Yeah. We're not casuals. We knew the cast. So I think it's actually funnier that even then I was like, wait, what do you mean? Like, did I miss something?
It's like that was a joke for the women on the stage, and like maybe a percentage of the fan base that doesn't see the cast release when it got bro-vealed on the CBS YouTube account.
Unserious. I can't. I don't know what that means. And that's where I'm gonna leave it at. Like, the Broville is outrageous. Like, not
what's
needed.
Crazy
ridiculous.
Is like they're doing all this YouTube stuff for the new season. Like the first couple hours of live feeds after each episode will be on YouTube, and they revealed the cast. Bro-vealed the cast on YouTube. They have it location locked, so me in Canada can't watch their YouTube channel.
Of course.
They literally hate me and wish me ill.
Oh my god, it's just it's outrageous. But again, I enjoyed like the girls versus boys, but the problem I think is that like, will we ever get a female, female? I mean, like all girls alliance.
And just, I mean, it could happen. It's unfortunately just men are very fragile, and the idea of women working together really bothers them, even though men work together literally all the time and it's apparently fine. Okay, let's talk about the women though. So we have Ashley. She's 24 years old. She's a bartender who lives in Chicago but is from Alton, Illinois, which is a very small town.
Yeah.
The first moment Ashley spoke on the Broville, I was like, this woman isn't real. But then she kept talking, and I fear I'm obsessed with her. Like, God.
Just, I really enjoy her. Like, she like gives me that like old school Big Brother, like, the cocktail VIP cocktail waitress that they had to have every season, Rachel Riley, right? But will she deliver? I don't know. So I'm just gonna, I'm not getting my hopes up for anyone.
I feel like her DRs in the premiere were promising. So I hope that she continues to bring that level of energy. I liked that they showed like the bloopers of her trying to introduce herself and messing up a couple times. Like, that felt very humanizing. She feels very cartoon character, like complimentary. And then the next person we get is Haley, who is like the opposite of a cartoon character. Like, this is the most normal person I've ever seen in my life on Big Brother.
No, it's like, go ahead, girl. Do nothing. Oh my God.
She comes on, she goes, "Hi, I'm Haley. I'm outgoing. I'm
How did she
bubbly.
get
I'm fun."
cast?
I think I think she's like a pretty big fitness influencer.
Oh, of course.
So I think she has a lot of followers, and like she's beautiful and
Oh, yeah.
athletic. So I think that is doing a lot for her. But I don't know. And maybe she put it on in casting and then was like, you know what? Mask is coming off now that I'm actually on the show.
I have no idea. Like, I'm telling you, I literally was like, no, what do you mean?
Yeah.
This
And she
person
might have
is
been
not real.
she might have been nervous. I'm gonna give her some time. I'm not writing her off yet, but she feels like a very normal person coded in a cast that is not really giving normal person overall. So it's like
Yes.
she's like the straight man.
They all they all give like it, they're all influencers, like, and not all influencers, all like YouTube. I'm dating myself, I know, but like, you know, that like YouTube face, like they all have it, and they're all like doing the like YouTube thumbnail face, like the super extra over the top. Oh my God, guys, what's gonna happen next? Like, that's the vibe of everything and everyone. So I think, again, you're right, like that is crazy, but seeing her performance, you know, I'm jumping ahead, but even seeing her performance in the in the little safety competition, I
Yes.
said, girl, you are a jock, and that is it.
And you know what? We need women jocks in the house because I am sick of
Period.
men winning majority. Well, I mean, we did have Morgan last season winning a
Well,
lot of competition. So we needed another woman jock to
mhm.
fulfill that part of winning comps.
Yep.
Okay, we then have Latrice. She also goes by Lala. I am staking my claim right now. I would jump in front of a train for this woman. I would do anything she
Oh my
asked
gosh,
of
she's
me.
so fun.
She's
I really enjoy him.
57. She looks
Yep.
younger than me.
She's so, like, again, fit AF, like doing
Mhm.
everything correct. Just shout out to her.
I want to be Lala when I grow up. And she's a Grammy winner. Like, she has had
So
such an
good.
interesting life. She's got, I mean, a million stories to tell for sure. When they had the scene of her in her boutique of like, I will never let anyone like walk out of my boutique in something that doesn't look good. Like, I'm real with people. That felt so, I just love hearing that from her. And I think that she is going to be a force in the house.
Yeah.
And I hope so.
Again, I hope that I always get scared, you know, that's why I'm saying this. But my hope is like when someone's this like exciting, day one, I hope they don't like fizzle out or, you know, get like extinguished for whatever reason. Like, folks see her as a you know, threat, blah blah blah. So hopefully we're just, you know, she like is gonna play the right game for herself and make sure she aligns with the right people.
Need her so bad. Need her to be there all season long. So hopefully that will be good. Next we get Lyric. She's a 25-year-old attorney from Hawaii, and she also has been on American Idol in the past. Did you see the clip?
No.
It's like,
See?
it is truly a fever dream to see the clip from her on American Idol, because like she comes in, she's singing like a very soft, like pretty song, and everyone's kind of like, no, we want you to do something else. We want you to go like in a different direction. And then like they like make her switch her song like halfway through. And then it ultimately culminates. It's like Katy Perry's the final person to decide if she's going to go to Hollywood or not. And Katy Perry basically like chases her on the stage like a certain velociraptor we saw in the premiere, and is like, punch me in the face if you want to go to Hollywood. Like, ha ha ha, just kidding. It's
Katy, like,
crazy.
Again, it's just the amount of times we've talked about Katy Perry on this podcast. I don't think even once has been complimentary, because this person is a hot mess. Like, she's not real.
She's not serious. The fact that the last prime minister of Canada is currently in a committed relationship of
I'm
over 1 year with Katy
telling you.
Perry is it's just like, what in the chat GPT universe are we living in? Because this cannot be real.
It's every time I just can't help but laugh because how do we end up here? But either way, it's just yeah, that's outrageous.
It's absolutely insane.
God.
We also have Mallory, and now Mallory, they have done Mallory dirty as hell because if
Mhm.
you look at her Instagram, she does not wear her glasses in her regular life. Like, she's for sure a contact wearer generally. And they
Yep.
were like, you kind of remind us of Kelly, so we are gonna make you wear your glasses so that you can be like the most Kelly possible.
Dude, the problem with casting, and I want to like give the Reality Kingdom a shout out because they like brought this up, and I like fully agree, is that Big Brother leans so much into like typecasting a certain type and like
Yes.
influencer type instead of like fans, when it actually should be Survivor, that like typecast these types of people, because you don't necessarily need to be a quote unquote fan to like win Survivor, versus if you like Big Brother like production loves to lean into all of this like background of its own show, its people, Enzo, right? Like Angela, Rachel Riley, but no one in the house even knows what the hell going on ever.
Yeah, it's like, and the thing is I think it's fine if there's like some like, typecasting or like weird vibe, whatever. Like,
Sure.
I understand if you don't want it to be all super fans, because like, look, Survivor doing all super fans has kind of done
No,
a
I'm
disservice to the
against that too.
show.
Yeah.
But it's like you totally need to have a mix, and especially when they're gonna do an homage to like past seasons like they are this year, they need to make sure it's big fans there rather than just simply people that remind you of someone else who's been on the show. Because it's like, was I don't think even did the casuals like Kelly? I feel like no one liked Kelly, so like why are they trying to make Kelly 2.0 happen when like I'm sure Mallory has a lot of great traits like on her own that she'll bring into the game. She better not be collecting dead bugs.
Or who is collecting the clip or the nail clipping or whatever, their own, I can't remember.
I can't remember that. I mean, sounds like Kelly.
Yeah, but either way, whatever. Annoying. I don't even want to talk about it. But regardless, it's just I'm confused as to like how casting versus production don't work together. That's all.
Yeah, these two hands need to meet in the middle.
Correct. That's all I'm saying.
Then we have Melody. Melody is a 24-year-old corporate game show host, originally from Colorado, who's living in Arizona. I am just endlessly obsessed with the concept of like, what is a corporate game show host? Like on a cruise ship? Is it at a workplace? Like, what is this?
Literally just like, it's like I feel like the new escape room almost, where they're just kind of like what's the word, where it's like they're constantly just doing like really it's like a game show. What is that called? It's like an escape room, but it's a great something game show.
Okay.
So I think she does that.
I've never heard of that.
A lot of corporate, the Great Game Show. It literally is that really what it's called?
Oh my god.
Yeah, something like that, escape room. And I just think the Big Game Show. That's what it was.
The Big Game
and
show.
They're the Great Big Game Show. And because even that wheel that she had in the back, I've seen it. In that escape room.
Oh
it's just like
god. That is so
Great Big Game Show. That's what it is.
Okay, well, that at least is making a little bit more sense. What an absurd profession to come to Big Brother with.
I'm telling you.
I can't. I literally.
So for real.
I literally can't. Like, what are we doing? And I feel like I really don't actually have any sense of how she's going to do on the show. I'm just like, okay, she's there. She could be great. She could be horrible. We'll wait and see.
Yeah, I think that's the best way to put it.
And also, like, everyone is like open to a showmance pretty much. So this could
Why
be
is
like a pretty
everyone
horny
single?
season.
Yeah.
They love having single people. My conspiracy theory is like, I think that I would have been cast on Big Brother Canada 6 just as a cast member if I'd been single. I think that because I was in a relationship is why they put me in the
Ooh.
which, like, I have no evidence behind that. It also could have been they thought they could like weaponize the RHAP community to like have the show trend online, which like it did. The premiere of BB Can 6 trended in the US, UK, and Canada. It was the only time
Period.
that show ever has. But
Your impact.
a little bit. It's a little bit my impact. So it's interesting to think about stuff like that, how they like really just like to lean into singles and like single and ready to mingle showmance, that kind of thing.
Crackheads. It's just like I'm just so like I can't believe like they just said, "Oh, we're gonna get every single person," and that's it.
Even Lala was like, "I'm a divorced mother. I could showmance."
Period, girl. They needed like a single will type from last season for her.
Literally, that's the thing too. I'm like, why are you putting only one older person? Like the older person's willing to showmance, and you're gonna say, like, oh no, we don't want that.
They'll never, because they're annoying.
They don't get it. They don't understand.
Nope.
And then we also have Taylor, who is a elementary school counselor from Florida.
So fun.
She is such a fun energy.
She talked about in her interview or her like preseason whatever that like she has this like idea that they're gonna be like her and a group of two like people, so 3 all together will have like each person kind of picks one one person to like one group of people, sorry, to be the team captain of without them knowing. And that's how she's gonna run the house. And I said, okay, at least someone's coming in with some kind of a strategy. So that's nice.
But the thing is she literally is like, and it only makes sense to me in my brain, and then proceeds to explain it in a way that would not make sense to anyone who is
because me not explaining this to y'all, I know you were like, what the
because and like I love the idea of like, I'm going to have an alliance of 3 and we are going to be the team captains of everyone else in the house. I worry that strategy, that people are not going to respond well to the like feeling of someone trying to be their team captain.
I figured no one would know, right?
Well, I fear people pick up on that type of energy.
Oh, in that, I got you. Yes.
You know what I mean? Like, no one's going to be saying, hi, I'm your team captain. But I feel like if someone's like, hey, like, we're all compies. Like, we should be the compies together. And then
whoever the alpha. Yeah.
I feel people will know. And then there will be like, people would be jockeying for more power.
But that's hilarious. Can you imagine? Yeah, if someone gets caught.
That's like, I mean, if she even is going to actually try to implement it is another question, right? Like that also could have just been what she said for casting, and they like how kind of funny and nonsensical it is. Like, it's better than everyone else who's like, well, I need to see the type of people I'm playing with before I come up with a game plan. And it's like, the type of people you're playing with, it's the same people that play every season. Literally, it's the same.
I'm dead. Oh, not one lie is told. Like, but yeah, again, it's just she feels interesting, so I hope that we're able to make something happen here.
I actually feel so cautiously optimistic about this cast right now, and I'm trying not to get too excited about it, because all I can think of is when the Big Brother 19 cast came out, I was like, these people are all insane. I'm so excited to see what happens. Then they bring in the one returnee and the season is horrible and everyone is in a cult and bullying each other, and to the point where my winner pick, Raven Walton, is barking like a dog, like
Oh my.
it turned into such a disaster compared to what I had built it up in my head. So I try not to actually get excited about casts anymore ever since
Fair.
then, but I'm cautiously optimistic.
Yeah, it's just, again, will they disappoint us? Duh, this is Big Brother. But I like a good messy cast. These past few seasons, I've been happy and excited with whatever like cracked shit ends up coming out.
Yeah.
So I don't hate it. It's just, it's going to be very funny.
It is. It's gonna be insane, which I love. We also have Barrett. He's 27. He is a Big Brother podcaster.
Yeah, one of us. He does not follow me, so shout out to the people he does follow.
He does follow me on Blue Sky, which
you are famous.
I'm not. Stop it. I'm actually gonna have to fight with him when he gets out over the fact that he wasn't following you
or Jenny.
Oh, and Jenny. Like literally, what, you're gonna follow me, but you're not gonna follow the girls who make me who I am? Absolutely not. I run a strict program, and I'm going to get this corrected as soon as he's out of the house.
I'm dead.
How dare you? You will be receiving the follow within 48 hours of his eviction from the Big Brother house.
I'm done. Oh my gosh. This is the bullshit we're on here on Mess Magnets, okay?
Yeah. Again, I'm an insane person. Sasha's a slightly less insane person.
No, just insane. You can say it.
We're crazy. Like on Survivor when Aubrey's like, I'm a psycho, Jeff. That's me every day of my life.
When am I not a psycho, Jeff?
Period. Barrett is like the tallest person I've ever seen, I think, who's not in like the NBA.
Yeah. Yeah. Again, I went to a football, basketball school, so
I actually think I saw someone who was around 6'6" at like Costco recently, and
oh my god,
like they might have even been
open. What? Like, I mean, in the world, like,
yeah, just crazy. Like in
wow.
the world, and like they were like, they might have even been taller than 6'6", because I swear to God, this is the tallest person I've ever seen, and I was like fully tilt head like all the way back just to like look at them, and like I was staring because I was like, this is freakish. This is so abnormal to see in real life, because and like I'm 5'7", so I'm like tall for a woman, but I'm not like tall for a person.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
I was like, oh, this person has at least a foot on me, if not more. Like it was insane.
Wow. That's nuts.
And actually, I feel like that's the energy that people have when they meet a very tall person. And so I do think that's something that Barrett is going to have to really be combating in the house. And I think that he does that with like kind of his goofy outfit with the overalls and the like cut off sleeve t-shirt and that kind of thing. Like I think he's made a lot of intentional choices to appear non-threatening, like the way his hair is cut specifically, the glasses he wears, the septum piercing, the mustache. Like I feel like he's styling himself in a way to appear non-threatening, and it's probably very intentional for his height.
And I will say, all-time hilarious from him and showman's ? His showman's Ashley, because baby, they could not figure out the math for this like first comp. And I could not stop laughing because I don't know that Barrett was trying, or was he just like running around behind Ashley?
I think that he must have just been so overwhelmed with everything that was happening. I think he missed the instruction of how to know what number it needed to add to.
Yeah. That actually makes sense now.
Because I just think there was so much going on. Whereas like Ashley doesn't know who Enzo is. So she didn't know which person to be looking at in the picture. Because
correct.
Enzo from Big Brother 12 and 22 was randomly there. But we'll get to that. We then have Chuck. He calls himself a Nigerian cowboy. And how he doesn't fit in Texas or with the Nigerian community. Like I feel like he's like, I don't fit in anywhere because I'm straddling these two communities.
Anyway, I will speak about it when the other guy comes up. Let me just leave it for this one.
You're like, it's given. No, I won't. I actually won't say that.
Yep.
Yeah,
Put it behind the Patreon.
put it on the paywall. I don't know what Chuck is going to be like, but he's welcome in my Big Brother house.
Yeah, I was like, well, there's a type. Yosh.
Oh my god. We also have Drew.
Yes.
Drew is also low-key insane, but we do know he's a big RHAP fan. He's watched at least 100 hours of RHAP, which is like, okay, congratulations. You watched 2 weeks of the Survivor podcast.
Or one deep dive with Tara.
Like, oh my God. I'm sure, like, he's been watching Big Brother since season 14. Like, he really does seem all in. He watches the live feeds. Like, he is a real fan. But the concept of, like, 100 hours of RHAP makes me laugh because I'm like, I feel like I do that every month.
It's true. Just listen to all the Love Island info.
I mean, I don't think that would quite reach 100 hours, but it's probably not.
You don't think you've podcasted 100 hours? Someone do the math.
Oh, I definitely have, but not this year, you know?
Yeah, fair.
If you watch all the Love Islands from like USA season 1 on, I'm sure you could achieve 100 hours. I thought you meant like just this year. And I was like,
no, I meant this year. I was, being dramatic.
Well, sometimes it feels like 100 hours.
Exactly.
I'm so tired.
Oh my
gosh. But what do you think of Drew? I like how he talked about the confidence.
I enjoy him. I feel like he's so funny and his truth. You know, he has like his isms, again, very like influencer, right? Like you have to have a moment, a thing. But he's funny enough. I think I'm like not worried, trepidatious. You know, like I'm slowly wanting to know, will he kind of be the super fan that just kind of goes nuts and so paranoid that he's like puts himself on the block?
Yeah, it could definitely go that way. Now, he does already have a little reality TV experience because he was on Beast Games season 1, allegedly.
Who is watching that shit? Yeah.
Well, actually, a lot of people, Sasha. Not me, but like...
No, I did watch it. Like, I watched season 2 just because there was a reason, and now I can't remember why. And I don't think I finished it. Like, I don't think I know who won.
I don't think that many people watch season 2, but I think a lot of people watch like a lot of people in my life who don't really watch reality TV were watching season 1 and really enjoying it. So he could have some fans. Maybe he'll bring some of the Mr. Beast situation over to Big Brother.
God, who knows? It's interesting. I'll leave it at that.
It's interesting. Speaking of reality TV experience, we then got Jason, also known as Selena S. Titties, from RuPaul's Drag Race season 15 and then Drag Race All-Stars season 11. I'm obsessed. And this is like Jason just was applying for the show as a normal person. Like, he was not scouted. He just wanted to be on Big Brother. And I love that for me.
Yep. It's very funny. I low-key was my winner pick, and then he walked into the house first, and it's done.
But I mean, that curse was broken.
I know, but I know. And it was broken, like, because folks
some people don't count it because it's celebrity, but
it's Tamar. So I don't. Nah.
I just consider it to be broken, but I guess not everyone agrees with me. You know what? Maybe they will break the curse.
I hope so. I'll say that. Because I need Selena's titties to make it happen.
And I was crying in the intro package, like, not allowed to say the full name, like, just had Selena. My drag name is Selena, and I'm like, well, but you're not just Selena. You're Selena's titties. Come on, speak on it.
But I understand, like, you know, he has a moment.
Yes. And he is really good friends with Frankie Grande from Big Brother
Mm-hmm.
16. So it's possible that he's also coming into this with some good like insider intel on how like Big Brother production specifically works. Like obviously he would know about producing a TV show from not producing, but like being on a reality TV show and how the production
Mm-hmm.
works from being on Drag Race, but like probably got more specific info from Frankie Grande as well and might be positioned well to kind of know how things are working.
Yeah. It, again, it's just I want to be hopeful, but we'll see. That's how I feel about it.
I think again that's fair for literally everyone. Like I think it's a tough
Yeah, I know. I keep saying
situation.
that. That's annoying, but it's just Big Brother season got me just irritated. Like,
We've the way that this show consistently puts us in a blender year after year,
yup,
I think that we're just coming in with like a little bit more discernment at the start of the season where
yes,
we're like, we will not be living and dying over any single contestant because we've been burned before, you
yeah,
know?
that's what I mean. Overall product, I'm so excited, but let me not get too excited over one person because then I'm gonna act like a damn fool, which I
Yeah.
already am. Let's be serious.
We don't need to act like
So,
more of a fool than we already are. We then have Kamu. Is his full name pronounced Kamuela?
I don't worry about that man.
I'm not worried either.
Yeah,
He's I was crying though. So he's an MMA fighter and MMA coach. His family owns an MMA gym in Phoenix. And
get out of here.
when this man is like, I'm gonna tell them I'm a professional fighter, I'm just not gonna tell them I was fighting in UFC. Baby boy, where do you think they're gonna think you were fighting? Like to be a professional? Are you joking? And also, who gives a single fuck?
I'm telling you, this is like so funny to me that like this man thinks that like he is, this like big deal that someone's like an MMA fighter. Oh my God. This is like the craziest thing to ever happen. No, who cares about an MMA fighter? He already looks like a threat, right? Like, even if he said, I'm a finance bro, someone's gonna look at him and be like, yeah, but he's like pretty fit.
He
So
has cauliflower ears. Everyone's gonna know he's been hit upside the head a bunch. Like it's just not. And saying, oh, like I think that he should have just said, oh, I am a boxing trainer if he doesn't want to tell them that he's a fight. Like,
exactly.
don't say, oh yeah, I fought professionally, but not in the UFC. Like, again, nobody cares. I personally hate UFC whenever it's on. Like, if you go to a pub and it's on the TVs, I'm always like, what is this? Do we need to call the police? Are people in danger? It's just not for me. And so then when someone's like whole life is about you like MMA fighting, I'm just like, oh, okay, you're not my person. And then he, of course, has like a ton of extremely problematic likes and follows on social media to the point where I'm like, I'll never be rooting for him. That to me, it doesn't mean like, oh, you can't be on reality TV if you
Yeah.
have like not perfect politics or not perfect beliefs. Like, I think that would be, it's just that's too much to ask of the cast of like reality TV. But I won't be rooting for you. And like,
I
please,
will be actively rooting for your
yes,
downfall, but
it's
I need someone to root
100%.
against. So that's nice.
Yeah, and as long as they're not like saying slurs and like actually
Yep.
doing like hate like micro or macro aggressions, it's like okay, you can be on the show. I will root for your downfall, but
Yeah. I mean, I in theory agree with you because I think you're correct. I want to say that. I think you're correct. And I think, or no, I don't know how you cannot like have implicit biases, right? Like, because of especially against
yes.
queer people, what he's liked or reposted whatever online. It's just like, I don't know how a queer person is safe, like around this kind of mentality, not physically, I just mean like safe in the house, like if they become he's gonna become HOH at least once.
Yeah, and like if and that's the thing too where it's like that's the line that's crossed, right? Where when
Mhm.
they're making decisions in the game and in the house that are actively like
Yep.
dangerous and unkind and wrong and like that's when it gets into like bare like bare minimum, like if he's doing microaggressions or if anything worse than a microaggression, like then I'm like, okay, you don't need to be here. Like that's
Yep.
not okay to have you. And yeah, his beliefs are pretty extreme. And I wish that that was disqualifying.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, in the world that we're living in, it's been decided that
Mm-hmm.
that basically as long as you don't outright say a slur, they're not going to do anything about it, which is
Yeah.
unfortunate.
Yep. And again, it's fine if like again, I think Kirsten, you're correct that like we should have folks from different walks of life and beliefs together because like maybe he's able to like see a different side of the world. Fine, but it shouldn't, like I said, in these moments, like everyone has implicit bias, right? Like we
Yes.
are quote unquote woke, but even then we
No,
obviously have
everyone has
biases.
bias, and part of it is
Yeah,
recognizing it and trying to stop
exactly.
it.
And that's, I think, the core difference between folks that are like um literally awakened, right, to their like to these ideas versus folks that kind of just believe what they believe. So we'll see. I will be on the hate watch, but
Yes,
I
period.
like he's here. And again, I don't expect Big Brother, Paramount, whatever to like have that shit together.
Yeah, and I want to be so clear. Like, I obviously think that it would be better if he weren't
Of
there.
course.
But I also
but you're right. Yeah.
and like I feel like I haven't like fully crystallized my opinions on just like problematic reality TV characters. Like I always, whenever people are doing problematic shit, I'm like, get them out. They don't have to be there. But then I also am just like very sick of reality TV contestants being held to a higher standard than like literally elected officials and the people that are actually making the world so much more dangerous for different communities.
Yep.
And so
for
I really
these views to be like mainstream.
yes. I grapple with it, and I don't know if I've fully landed on what I believe about it. What I do believe is that when people are saying dangerous and problematic shit, they should be removed from having a platform.
Yep.
But beyond that, I'm not sure where the line
I think
is.
also like why like listen, welcome to MacInnis. We will be
we will be doing this every time.
Yes. Even when we don't mean to. But yeah, I think like also what's interesting is like if you look back in the day, okay, we disagree, but like I don't think you deserve to die. But now I think like just with how extreme views have become, I don't think like it's the same kind of like live and let live that used to be, I think, with folks from either side of the aisle per se here in America. So I think that's where, like you said, I also personally grapple because I'm like, I don't know the answer, because it's different. It feels more extreme now than it did like back in the day. That's all.
Yeah, I wish I did have like a fully formed and like a perfect opinion.
Let us know
in
the comments what like your outlooks are.
Yes.
About this, because like I again I think like this kind of stuff, it's important to like cast all kinds of people, but then like who are we sacrificing right in the house because of it? Like that's my question. Okay, anyway, move on.
Okay,
from
anyways,
this damn guy.
Next we met Rome, whose real name is Jack. What are we doing here?
He's unserious. Like, where did he get like where did his friends, right? Because that's what he said, like the people close to me call me Rome or whatever. But like, why
does he have Italian descent? Like, I don't know.
I'm sorry, it's just again, like ever since he said no, but my actual name is Jack. Like, I understand if you're a Big Brother fan why you wouldn't want to go by Jack, maybe in Big Brother.
But it's your name. Like, you could be like, I'm gonna be the first Jack that's not a jackass. You know. And I'm just literally like, it's so insane. His job is that he's a pickleball coach, which is hilarious. And he did say he played pickleball professionally for a year or something like that in his intro package. This is the man who said that he doesn't get along with the alphas. He gets along with the betas and submissives. And he said that with a straight face.
Honestly, change the podcast name right now.
Betas and submissives.
Beta and submissive magnet. Yeah. If you ever go on Big Brother or the Traitors, you have to say this.
I literally, like, me on a show, like, I get along with the cucks and the snowflakes, actually.
Yeah, I am the like that magnet.
I'm just like magnetically attracted to this type of person.
Yes.
It's very strange.
Yeah, I hope, my hope for Rome, because like again, I was like kind of endeared by him, is that he is one of those, like, you know, the folks that we just kind of is so silly that we end up really enjoying and not
yes.
like problematic and broy.
And he's from Michigan, so Michigan people tend to do quite well on Big Brother. They've got a good track record. Something to consider.
See. And listen, he did well because he won safety, and it was like a little bit of like a brain comp, and he said, "Oh, I think I should," you know, he was able to game it basically. So
yeah, he was able to recognize what he was doing wrong and what everyone was doing wrong, and then adjust. Then we have,
unlike Haley, which is going in a circle.
That was really embarrassing actually for her. Then we have Yash, who was a last minute addition to the cast after someone else withdrew from the show, which I think their name was it Levi?
Yeah, Levi.
Yeah. Levi posted an Instagram video yesterday explaining why he wasn't in the house.
He said it wasn't
the right fit for him.
Yeah, spoiler alert. Get out of here, dude.
Honestly, good. Like, I feel like that is actually such a key part of sequester, is people realizing like, oh no, I actually cannot be in a home, not able to go outside, not having my phone, like not having the internet. At least he recognized it before moving in. And then Yash, the alternative, who is very committed to having a public platform, got to be in the house instead.
Oh my God, here I go. In case folks didn't know, I am Indian, so the fact
you said
that
that just killed me.
No, because just in case people are like, oh, she's, you know, Latina or something.
Your eyes can deceive you.
Yeah, listen, sometimes I'll be getting racially ambiguous. I don't get it, but anyway. So no, literally on my honeymoon in Tahiti, the lady looked at me and was like, "What are you?" And I was like, "What? I'm Indian." And she's like, "Oh, I mean, you could come to our like town meeting and just fit it."
So I'm sorry. Period. What are you? Is crazy.
Yeah. Like, I mean, no, she didn't say it like that, but that's what she meant. Like this was a Tahitian lady, so it's fine. Okay. She was really cool. She like rode motorbikes and stuff. So anyway,
amazing.
The point is, like, first of all, the fact that he calls himself like I don't even know how to pronounce what he's saying. His name's Yash. Like I don't know why is he saying his name like that?
Okay, yeah, that was what I was gonna, because he says it like Yash.
I literally cannot. I was like, okay, you know what? Like, you should pronounce someone's name how they pronounce it, but I can't do it, y'all. I'm sorry.
I mean, I think very good chance that this is one of those situations where he is like, oh, the white people watching the show are not going to be able to get it right, so I'm just gonna,
you can't say Yush.
Yeah, so it's Yush.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's not a difficult name at all. So I think that he should feel confident. I think the way he
says it is actually harder. Am I tripping?
I think that it also might just be that, like, you are used to pronouncing Indian names correctly,
that's fair.
So it's just causing a problem. Like, I think he pronounces it where it like rhymes with crash.
Oh, okay.
Which
I
is just
can't
like,
do it.
Because you are like, no, I know what that name is and I know how it's pronounced. So it's like your brain would fight you against saying it wrong.
Yeah, like I'm gonna be I just know on our HAPM, people are gonna be like, that's not how he says his name. But I can't do it. Okay, don't piss me off. Anyway. So this damn guy, first of all, can we talk about like CBS's audacity, right? Like to literally say, okay, a white person, maybe they're queer. I don't know. I don't know anything about Levi, but I'm just saying whatever diversity, maybe the fact that the diversity initiative is
Yep.
gone, and here y'all are, right? Like, be like, oh, I think this person maybe is this, that, and the third. No, I'm talking about like outwardly, right? Like
Yeah.
we were, the fact that we have to grasp at straws. Nah, 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 nah,
And
nah.
that's the thing too, where it's like, so because obviously CBS did have the diversity initiative for a few years, which was
Mm-hmm.
that a minimum of 50% of the cast would be Black, Indigenous, or just otherwise people of color.
Mm-hmm.
And that is dead now because of the current administration in the United States. And ever since then, it's like you get any cast, and it's literally people being like, I don't think they meet the limit because I can't like outwardly see what someone, it's like I don't think actually everyone watching and assuming people's races was what was intended by DEI initiatives.
Literally,
Like that's
I
so
just
weird to me.
it's like driving me crazy. Cause then lately I've been seeing like, oh, but this person like maybe is Hispanic, or this person is, Hispanic, this, that, and the third. And it's like Hispanic could mean so many things, and it could actually
Yeah.
just still mean European descent. So like what
It's
are we doing, brother?
it's
Like
the one piece of advice my sister gave me when I moved out and went to university was, if an Asian person asks you to guess if they're Chinese or Japanese, don't guess, it's a trap. Don't know how she learned that lesson, but it just
period.
really like crystallized for me that there's no need to just be guessing about those like people's ethnicities. You just don't have to do it. You can opt out of investigating a photo and guessing if someone is a person of color or not.
I'm telling you, it's just I like I don't want to do that, so I'm just not gonna assume, and
Yep.
because of that, I'm gonna get pissed off. And again, the fact that Yash was like a backup
Mm-hmm.
girl, like what are we doing? And then it's like, why is Big Brother or these shows so obsessed with getting like a token friend to come on?
Oh my god, it's so weird.
Because I looked at Yash's social media. And I'll just leave it at that. And let me tell you, New Jersey Patels, are you kidding me? I know 5 just off the top of my head. So it ain't like a random, random like a town that he like has no, anything about.
Yeah.
Which is again why I appreciated Jag, because jump scare. I know people like maybe are mad or like that I'm even bringing him up, but like it's true that like he like when you bring someone that like is proud of their culture and is able to like showcase their culture,
Yes.
it feels nice. And then here these people go, my name's Yash, girl, it's a car crash.
It's a car crash. That's how you can remember how he pronounces it on the show.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's the thing, like, okay, people might not like Jag's win. They might not like
Mm-hmm.
how he played Big Brother. Whatever. You don't have to like that. Like, we're allowed to argue in matters of, strategy and gameplay and jury votes or whatever. Like, that's the fun of Big Brother. But like, if you can't see how groundbreaking it is to bring in a Sikh wearing a turban for the first time ever, that's extremely meaningful, because a lot of people actually don't have. Well, first of all, a lot of people are Sikh watching at home who've never
Mm-hmm.
seen themselves in anyone on the show, and that's extremely important. But also, there's a lot of people who don't have very much experience with like the Sikh community, or like have a very diverse amount of people in their town or that they're knowing, and then getting to see someone different on TV opens your world and makes it bigger so that you can understand more kinds of people. Like, it's actually just a benefit to everyone to have more diversity on the screen.
Yeah, it's just anyway, that is my rant, and I always be ranting about the Desi representation because, girl, what the hell? But anyway,
They
I'll
need
move
to give you
on.
more. They be giving you crumbs.
Yeah, like it's just giving me like people to be excited about. Anyway, and I'm gonna leave it at that. And maybe you'll go in there and I'll be pleasantly surprised. But it's just it's interesting. I'll just say that. And like his content about Indians is like low-key like embarrassing or like making fun of
Oh.
them or whatever. Or like being like, come to an Indian wedding with me. Cause obviously that's gonna get clicks. So
It's
yeah.
giving Mindy Kaling's writing.
Ciao. Whew, okay.
Sorry, not to
Anyway.
trigger you today. So then we also do get two more players that are one returning to Big Brother, one returning from another show. So Angela Marie is on the cast this season from Big Brother 26. You might know her from Crazy Eyes, her hit blow up in the first week of the house.
Yes. We love that. We're so again, she's messy. She low-key a Karen, but it works for the game. Like
Yeah.
IRL would be wild. I do think like watching her in The Amazing Race was like very different and like exciting and like really nice. So I want to like give her grace, but on BB 26, oh my god, she low-key a Karen.
Yeah, she was definitely giving Karen on BB 26. Let's see how things have changed for her in the 2 years since, especially after going on Amazing Race as well. Like I'm curious to see if she's going to be equally as like paranoid as she was last time.
Yep.
Because like I just remember just watching, like she would sit up all night just like talking to herself and like kind of freaking out, and she planned that whole Crazy Eye speech overnight and then went down in the morning, like the slow clap, like
Yeah.
that was crazy.
Just outrageous.
And I hope she's been in the gym, because I don't think that she'll have as much luck with people playing the veto on her this year as she did.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. And I think like Lala or Latrice is already kind of gunning for her, which is crazy.
Latrice said there's only room for one woman over 50 in this house. I'm like, that's genuinely insane to me.
Yep.
Like you have to be the only one in your decade?
I'm telling you, it's so crazy.
It's like, okay. And then we have Rick Devens from Survivor. He was originally on season 38, The Edge of Extinction, where he was voted out 4th, came back at the merge, and then ended up in 4th place. And then he was on Survivor 50, where he did make the jury, and I think won over a lot of his haters in season 50, because I think the thing with Rick Devens is he's a big personality. He wants to make good TV. And when he is the only person that is like really showing that much personality, it sucks all the air out of the room, which is why I think season 38 was maybe not the best. Whereas on season 50, there were so many other characters that he didn't like take up an overwhelming amount of the story.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep. Oh, just I'm excited. Again, like, will it be? This is my question, I guess. Will it be like to her advantage that these aren't like super fans? Not everyone.
Yeah.
So will she? Will her and everyone else like kind of be able to do it? We don't know.
I'm really curious to see what happens, and the idea of just having these survivors in here is so crazy to me. Obviously, we know that there's going to be one more contestant, and it has been spoiled online. So the current reigning theory is that is going to be D from Survivor 45.
Yes.
I think that she could destroy these people.
That's what I'm saying. It's gonna be so interesting. If it's D.
Well, because the thing is, so Rick and Angela, both of them make a big impact on the TV show, but neither of them are like particularly strategic threats. Neither of them have won a show. Whereas D is that girl, and she has won a show, and I would have every faith in her to do it again. And so I think it's very interesting to have this mix of returnees.
Yep. It's just I always like I wish that like there was a way for production to give us an interview, not in a shady way. Like, I actually think like Angela and Devon's are exciting
Yeah.
in their own way, but how did we pick them and not necessarily maybe like BB people?
Yeah, I wonder, like, I have to imagine that the decision to bring in survivors, specifically survivors
Mhm.
that just played on the landmark season 50, was to try to bring some of that Survivor 50 audience, because it was very
Yep.
well received and highly watched, to bring them over to Big Brother and increase viewership, which, I mean, I don't know if it's because of them or not, but this was the most highly watched premiere, I think, since 2021 for Big Brother.
Mhm.
So they did that, you know? They
Yeah.
did their big one. I'm curious to see what will happen. Now, okay, in the episode
Yes.
itself, first they had to figure out who was going to be eligible to play for safety, and that was the one where they had like Enzo on the phone, and he like said a whole thing about like the
Mhm.
time laser from season 25, and
Yep.
then they had to find the bars with like the numbers that matched up to be able to get into it. Everyone except for Ashley and Barrett does that, and then they had to self-select in groups of 4 to go to like the different eras to compete for
Yeah.
safety, which I mean, I thought the competitions were cute. So the first one was like 1988, you know, when Angela would have been 14, and like in a mall, and it's the
Yeah,
competition
so
where there's
cute.
like straight racks, and you have to like
Yes.
put the items on it that to balance their weight out. And I was literally like, why is everyone starting from the top? Like, I feel like you should start from the bottom and
Yep.
like make it more secure first. And then ultimately Rome wins by just putting the heavier items at the top, and he still went top to bottom and it worked. But like,
Yes.
I was just so confused why everyone's trying the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. So Rome gets the safety there, and then Angela comes into the house. And then the
Yeah.
next group of 4, they had to go, it was to 2018, which
Mhm.
don't talk to me about 2018 and Big Brother, okay? I'm not interested. And they had to like it was like a puzzle, and you had 2
Yep.
planks, and you had to like move to the end of the like go straight across like the water by
Mhm.
creating a bridge by like moving the planks one at a time. Haley, embarrassing. She did not do well
Girl,
at
she
this.
was going in a circle.
She was going in a circle.
Like, I don't
And
know what
then
the hell my girl was
was that's
doing.
when Chuck won that one? Am I right?
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
Taylor almost won, shout out, but
Yes.
he was just a smidge faster.
Frick. I would have loved if Taylor had won safety. But yeah, so Chuck then won safety there.
Yep.
And then the third one was the date was in 2010, because they did this whole just fake out as if Rachel Riley was going to be on Big Brother again, which like I wouldn't have complained if they had brought Rachel back
Yep.
again. Like,
Same.
honestly, bring Rachel back every year, like New York on House of Villains. Like, she can live there, it's fine. But they brought her back, and that competition was like they had to like hear which drinks were ordered the most in this like fake
Mhm.
cocktail bar, and then if you get the most answers right, you would win. And that one, our boy Jason does win
Period.
safety, thank God.
Yeah, I feel like he needed it because when Rick Devens walked in, he tells Lyric, hey, she, don't trust, I think it was Lyric, yeah, don't
I think so,
trust
yeah.
him. And my insides, because why would they show that, Kirsten? It was giving like Jason might be in trouble and Lyric might snitch. Because we got a lot of Ashley, we got a lot of
Mhm.
like a little bit of Jason, like especially saying that. And who else? One of the guy, oh, Drew. So I'm afraid
Well,
for
but I
these folks
also
on the block.
I think that's like obviously we will find out like the HOH
Mm-hmm.
and noms on Sunday night, but
Yes.
I think there's a good chance that the actual nominations themselves are happening today. So it's possible
Mm-hmm.
that they made the premiere episode without actually knowing like who's in real danger. Um but yeah, I'm really glad that he got safety even
Yeah.
regardless, just cuz like keep him safe as long as possible, protect
Yep.
him. Interesting. So then Rachel comes in and it's like, okay, now we're gonna do the HOH, and it's gonna be
Mm-hmm.
Rachel versus Angela versus Rick, because also the newbies are not eligible to be the first HOH, which is absurd. That's an absurd level of rigging. And Rachel's like making a speech about how like no one will get between her and her like second Big Brother crown, and then a fake velociraptor comes out and pushes her into
Mm-hmm.
the volcano, and she burns up in the lava.
Girl. They're killing me. It was so obvious. I'm sorry that like she is not on. She was acting so over
Yeah.
the top, even for Rachel. You know what I mean?
Yes.
She was just acting so extra, so over the top. I was like, girl, this is fake. Let's not fall for it.
It's and like all of the other returnees had spoiled. And like when Rachel was a returnee last year, she got leaked a couple days in advance, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm like, there's no way that Rachel would be on the show again and we wouldn't have heard about it. Like if she was properly
I
on the show,
know.
we would know.
And again, there's so many iconic people. Let's bring them back. That's
There
all.
is room for everybody,
Yep.
truly. So and literally they played this so straight up. Like Julie Chen is like, Rachel was pushed into a volcano by a velociraptor. Let's see what this means for everyone else on Big Brother. Hello? Are you okay? What?
Oh my god, I'm telling you, it's so funny to me that like it's not needed, you know?
But I also do think it makes it like that much funnier at the same time. So I'm okay with it. It's unserious. Being a fan of the show is embarrassing, but I don't even care. And then at
Yep.
the end of the episode, Julie Chen's like, I know what to do. And then she goes to the time machine table and she's like, oh, let me put in like December 20th, 2023. And
Mhm.
then she was like, well, from the Big Brother house, love one another. Like, bye. And obviously, December 20th, 2023 is the Survivor 45 finale date.
Yep.
So that can tell you that feeds into the theories of D being in the house. And I did actually get a DM from someone on Instagram today, which I guess like the theories are not as widely known, maybe, because this person said, do we think that the last house guest could be from Reindeer Games, because December 20th, 2023 was also the day Brittany was
Oh.
eliminated on the hamster wheel,
I would cry.
and that would have been
No, I
iconic
don't
if
even.
if true. But I think it's also the Survivor finale, and I think D is going to be
Yes.
in the house.
Yeah. It's true. It's
Yeah.
true.
We
Again,
did
not
get
that I don't want D. Nothing wrong with D. I just want more Big Brother people to come back.
Yeah, I want more opportunities for Big Brother people. I want someone to complete the triple crown of Big Brother Survivor Amazing Race. I
Yes.
want Suri on the Amazing Race so bad. I think it would just be so fitting if she was the first
Mhm.
one to do all three. I've seen people being like, "Oh, Rick Devens on Amazing Race is my new best case scenario," and I'm like, he can do it, but like, I just don't think that him doing it first would have the same gravitas as like some other people that are like more cemented as legends in the game. It's no shade against Rick. I just think
Mhm.
there's like just such historical precedent, you know?
Yep. It's just crazy. It's crazy.
It's crazy.
Um I'm excited for this season. It's so random that it's like two survivors, one Big Brother player. I'm assuming one other Brother player has to have said no. Cuz I don't really understand why it's 2 and 1. But you know, I'm not production. I don't be in their brain.
Exactly. We don't know. We don't actually work in reality TV production. We
Yep.
just stop and appreciate it.
Exactly. So we'll be here all season long trying to figure this out. I just feel like the folks that they highlighted, I'm a little worried for, actually.
Yes. I think that that's fair to be worried for them. So we'll
Yeah.
have to see what happens. There is the first episode of Big Brother Unlocked is tonight, and then they're gonna announce finally the official last house
Mhm.
guest. We'll get it. Live feeds will start tonight. We're about to be in full on Big Brother season, which is so much fun.
Yup. It's gonna be great. Thank you everyone for like watching along with us. So it's gonna be a time.
Yeah. So this when we're talking Big Brother, videos are going to be on YouTube. You know, like
Yep.
it's important for us to do that. So we will have the videos on YouTube when we talk Big Brother. Of course, they will be ad free for the patrons on our Patreon, patreon.com/messmagnets. And again, we will be doing anonymous in the future when we're doing this kind of thing. So
Yes.
definitely go to tinyurl.com/messmagnets and submit your mess. But Sasha, I know you have some other new stuff coming in the horizon, so please tell the listeners about all that.
Yes, the Dancing with the Stars is coming up, but not only that, they're a new show next week. Yeah, right. Oh my God,
Yes,
yes,
next
it's
week.
next week. Where they're gonna be selecting their next pro. So Matt Ligori and I will be back, baby, talking about it all over on Rob Has a Podcast. So check that out. I'm sure I'll be around for BB coverage as well. So lots of exciting, fun stuff going on. And anything for you, Kirsten, besides obviously Love Island?
Yeah, I mean, I'm in the home stretch of covering Love Island. I've been going live after every single episode, and that's at weknowdatingshows.com. There's only 2 more proper episodes and 1 more After Sun to get through, and then the season will be done. It has been honestly such a fun season. Rob has been watching all along the way and been doing a weekly check-in with us on that as well. This week's past weekly check-in on RHAP with Rob was an all-timer, and you should watch the YouTube. If you like mess, you will love that podcast. And you can follow me everywhere at Kirsten Said What, Blue Sky, Threads, Instagram, Twitch, TikTok, all of it. And we will be back next week with more mess. Thank you so much for listening. Bye.
Bye.